Welcome.
Welcome to the Everything podcast. In this episode, I'll be recapping the Traitors UK Season 3, Episode 2, which was released on the 2nd of January 2005. I don't know why my mouth went 20. No, I don't know. Maybe it was the two Episode 2 and the date of 2nd. I don't know. So please go check out my Season 3, Episode 1 recap. That was only 2 episodes ago, and as I mentioned at the end of yesterday's episode, I will be recapping episode 3 tomorrow, so you'll get the trailer, or the season 3 trailer of the Traitors UK again and again and again, because similar to what I did with What If, there's only a season trailer, there's not individual episode trailers, so it is the same trailer, unfortunately. At least as a trailer, unlike some of the other things. So without further ado, here is my recap of the Traitors UK Season 3 Episode 2. We start off with a previously recap and the title sequence. Nathan votes for Linda, Charlotte votes for Keith, Maya votes for Anna, Chasm votes for Nathan, Ellen votes for Linda, Jake votes for Linda, Anna votes for Nathan, Mina votes for Livy, Leanne votes for Charlotte, Leon votes for Francesca, Dan votes for Nathan, Linda votes for Jake, Livy votes for Ellen, Keith votes for Nathan, Tyler votes for Linda, Francesca votes for Nathan, Joe votes for Nathan, Lisa votes for Charlotte, Freddie votes for Ellen, Amani votes for Nathan, Alex votes for Nathan. Nathan will be banished. Nathan reveals himself as a faithful. Claudia informs the contestants that tonight the Traitors will murder someone else. Mina gets emotional. Chasm blames himself for Nathan being banished. Some of the contestants discuss Charlotte being voted for. Elon believes she could be the one being murdered tonight. Linda blames Jake for her being voted for as many times as she was at the round table. The contestants leave the castle for the night. The Traitors reunite inside the Traitors turret. Amani admits to having Mina and Linda's backs. The Traitors consider their victim options. Linda mentions not telling anyone who voted for her. The Traitors have chosen Keith, Leanne and Freddie as the faithfuls they are considering murdering tonight. The Traitors decide who they are going to murder. The contestants arrive at breakfast. The faithfuls work out by process of elimination. The faithful that was murdered last night was Keith. Keith discovers that he has been murdered. The contestants toast Keith. Claudia asks for Tyler's assistance to retrieve Keith's portrait. Claudia reminds the contestants of their first mission today. Claudia teases this mission. Amani expresses her doubts over Charlotte. Her doubts, because obviously she's a traitor, so doubts, not doubts. I put it in quotation marks and I forgot to do it, so it's just a mental note, so I know how to say it. That's all that is. Tyler convinces himself he will be the one murdered tonight. Tyler mentions bird watching. Tyler reveals that he's never had a girlfriend. Mina questions Charlotte over her actions at yesterday's round table. Charlotte defends herself. Charlotte gets emotional. Lisa comforts Charlotte. Someone is suspicious of Ellen. Ellen defends her female traitors comment. The contestants leave for the mission. Claudia explains how missions work. The contestants arrive at the mission's location. Claudia outlines the mission. Claudia reveals that if the traitor statue is toppled, then no murder will take place tonight. The mission starts. Amani plans on purposely getting some of the questions wrong. Dan expresses his pleasure in participating in strategy games. Some of the contestants mention how physically challenging this mission was. Leon questions Linda, but also reminds himself of Linda's age. Freddie suspects Ellen due to her behaviour in the mission. Tyler motivates the other contestants. The contestants successfully topple the traitor statue. Claudia reveals that the contestants have also added £6,000 to the prize pot. Claudia reminds the contestants of today's banishment. Freddie mentions how much effort he and Jake put into the mission. The contestants return to the castle. Amani wants her fellow traitors to voice their opinions like she does. Kazum voices his opinions of Amani. Tyler mentions crosswords. Tyler wants to trap Armani with Kazum's help. The contestants congregate at the round table. The round table starts. Mina mentions her suspicions over Charlotte. Armani agrees with Mina. Leon gives Kazum the opportunity to voice his opinion. Kazum is also suspicious of Charlotte. Charlotte gets emotional. Charlotte defends herself once again. Charlotte defends her suspicions of Kazum. Kazum defends himself. Joe believes Charlotte is a faithful. Joe double downs on Charlotte's suspicions of Kazum. Linda believes Kazum is a faithful, as does Armani. Livy even voices her suspicions over Ellen. That's the problem when you've got similar names. Ellen gets emotional. Ellen defends herself. Charlotte defends Ellen. Armani believes Ellen is a faithful and not a traitor. The contestants vote for who they believe is a traitor and want to banish. Francesca votes for Kazum. Joe votes for Kazum. Lisa votes for Francesca. Freddie votes for Ellen. Armani votes for Charlotte. Alex votes for Ellen. Charlotte votes for Kazum. Maya votes for Ellen. Kazum votes for Charlotte. Ellen votes for Linda. Jake votes for Ellen. Anna votes for Ellen. Mina votes for Charlotte. Leanne votes for Charlotte. Leanne votes for Ellen. Dan votes for Freddie. Linda votes for Ellen. Livy votes for Ellen. Tyler votes for Ellen. Ellen is banished. Ellen reveals herself as a faithful. Amani gives the other contestants some advice. Livy blames herself for Ellen being banished. Linda comforts Livy. Livy discusses how easy she thought being a faithful would be. Alex expresses his suspicions of Amani. Maya describes her current mindset. Jake double downs on his suspicions of Linda. Linda checks in with Leanne. The contestants leave the castle for the night. The traitors reunite in the traitors' turret but don't have to decide who to murder due to the mission's outcome. Linda defends the decision for the traitors to act as faithfuls in today's mission. Amani expresses her opinion on Linda and Mina's strategies. Linda mentions some of the faithfuls getting suspicious of Amani. Amani explains why she believes she won't be banished anytime soon. And Mina, gonna get that right in some episode, at some point. Mina believes Amani needs to be more cautious with her words and actions. That is my recap of the Traitors UK Season 3 Episode 2. And as I mentioned in yesterday's episode and today, it is a Traitors UK double whammy back to back, whatever you want to call it, because in tomorrow's episode I am recapping the following episode, the Traitors UK Season 3 Episode 3. Here is the trailer for the Traitors UK Season 3.
New year. A chance to decide who you're going to be. Kinder, more honest, or a cunning game player who will deceive their way to the top.
Hello!
Team Traitor.
We've tasted blood for the first time.
Or Team Faithful.
We need to find a traitor.
New year, whole new game.
That was the trailer for the Traitors UK Season 3, and as I mentioned before the trailer, it's another Traitors UK episode tomorrow, but there will be a bit of a gap, so please enjoy them while you've got them. So as of tomorrow's episode, 3 out of the 4 episodes recently would have been Traitors UK episodes. But yes, as I said, there will be a bit of a gap between episodes 3 and 4 because of the time difference and other content and stuff. But back to the episode. Let me know what you thought of the Traitors UK Season 3 Episode 2. If you watched it, my review could be thoughts on both of those in the comments, but I would suggest you watch this episode and episode 1 before tomorrow's episode, otherwise you're being spoilt. And because of I have actually been spoilt a couple of times with some of the outcomes of the banishments and the murders, but the missions have been, so that's been a nice surprise. But yes, I'm trying very hard. So that's why if I am spoiled, I tend to leave it to the next day, so hopefully I forget slightly, but it doesn't necessarily work. What was to say? Oh yes, let me know what you thought in the comments. And you can also let me know what else you want me to cover on the channel, such as any previews or recaps. Put those in the comments below as well. And remember, you can also like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in tomorrow's episode where I am recapping the Traitors UK Season 3 Episode 3. Goodbye.